Today we are going to stretch our neck and our shoulders. So thank you, Nicole, for reminding me to get back on the channel and do something and the inspiration of something to do. So let's just check in with your shoulders and your neck right now. Does one shoulder feel a little tighter? Do you know that already? Is your neck, are you able to turn your head? Are you able to maybe go side to side? So check in right there. And then we're going to do a little breathing exercise just to get settled and centered within ourselves. It looks like Yin Yang may join us today. So sitting in an easy pose, cross-legged position. Sit up from your sits bones all the way up to the crown. It's not to play with. Let your hands rest wherever they feel comfortable. Today I like them on my knees, and I'm going to use the mudra of thumb to pointer finger. Yes, Yin Yang. Close your eyes and just breathe your natural breath without judgment. Try to soften the belly, soften the shoulders, soften the forehead, the mind. Perhaps using just your nose to inhale and exhale. And whichever you're using, your nose, your mouth, a combination of either, both. I meant. Just notice the inhale and the exhale. Observe the inhale and exhale. What else do you notice inside your body? Maybe it's not your breath that you're focused on. And just listen. We're going to take a deep breath in through our nose, out through our mouth. Again, 2 more times. Last one. You can open your eyes. Bring your hands into prayer if you'd like to. Hands together at center. And just make an intention for your day today. Maybe it's to live a little lightly-er. I meant maybe a little lighter. A little lighter. How would that be? Just maybe a little less involved and more centered. Or maybe just reaching out with kindness. Whatever your intention is, just think about that for a moment. And let's come into child's pose. So get onto your hands and knees. You may want to bring a pillow or a blanket to kneel on because we will be on our knees in a right now we're on our knees, but so separate the knees, big toes touch, sit back on the heels, and you're gonna extend your arms forward. I got a cat hair in my nose. And come to the mat. Now say you don't have that flexibility. Bring something in, bring a pillow in, bring something to rest your body on, your torso on, let your shoulders come, your elbows come closer and see how that feels. But you want to get the tush back over those heels. And if you can stretch those arms, lower the head, sit back on those heels some more, maybe even push those hands into the mat so you can sit further back on those heels. And drop your head, get a stretch in the back of the neck. Maybe even give it a little twist. And then on the inhale, come on up. And we're gonna get on our knees. So like I said, if you'd feel more comfortable with a blanket underneath your knees, go ahead and do so. We come up to our knees here. And we're gonna start with the shoulders and wipe the sweat off your face, yeah. Work so hard in that child pose. Wipe the sweat, get a little movement in the arms. You can also like just do the elbow in a circle. That feels better. And then come forward like you're swimming. Rotating those arms. So I'm going to tell you the 6 main stretches of the back. It's really 3 and 2 different directions. So the first one is 1 and 2 is overhead. We're going to do this slow. So that's 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is the twist. And 5 and 6 is the hug and the opening of the chest. So we're going to work on that here on our knees. If it's too much on your knees and you'd rather sit in a chair, go ahead and sit in a chair or sit on the mat. You know what's good for you, so go ahead and do that. Stay right there. I'm going to let yin yang out. Yes, buddy. Come here. Come on. Yin yang. Let's go. Oh, being a cat mommy is fun. All right, let's start with the overhead. All right, notice the weight in both your knees. Maybe your toes are tucked, maybe they're not tucked, but just notice the weight in the contact with the floor. Align your bones. Let your left arm down, your right arm up. Who else was going to finish this song right there? Tilt your head back there. Sorry. Take that right arm overhead, but make sure you're rooting down in your right knee as well. So you're getting a big stretch here on the side body. Oh, I just let my head tilt to the side and I heard some cracks, so I don't know. Maybe you want to do that too. When you're doing this, you can come back and forth because this is like intense to breathe in, right? Come back and forth and maybe get a little more of a stretch. So when you're doing this, you want to pretend, horrible description here, but like you're in 2 panes of glass, basically. You want to stay in your lane, basically. So you don't want to be too forward and bending like this. You want to be in your lane. And you're going to do the other side. So stack the bones, reach, ground through that opposite knee. Here we are. So the left arm is overhead now. Oh, Grounding through the left knee. Maybe the head is tilted. This shoulder here on the right side is down and loose. Maybe you let a little lip trill out to relax the face. Keep breathing. And then come back. Yes. Sit back on those heels. Take a moment to stretch. Now you're stretching. Take a moment to rest as you stretch your quads. And back up to those knees. And we're going to twist. Maybe you have a wall behind you like I do, and you can just grab onto it. Shoulders are at the same height. You're looking, if you're twisting towards the left here, you're looking to the left or you're looking behind you. Maybe you can like do a little fancy wrap with your arms. I don't know. Come back the other side. Keep breathing. Nice tall spine. Shoulders are relaxed. How you feeling, Nicole? Tailbone is tucked. Maybe you're looking over that right shoulder. And come on back. Sit back down on those heels. And we're going to get back up again in a second. Okay. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Let it all out again. Back up to those knees. And we're going to hug ourselves. So right over left, hug, hug, hug. And grab for those shoulder blades. Grab them. If you can. If not, just touch your shoulders. Hug. I like to do a little squeeze and rock. And then loosen up a little bit and start doing circles with those elbows. Do about 3 or 4 in one direction and 3 and 4 in the other direction. And then come back to center, and if it feels good, inhale, exhale, round. Maybe bring your head towards your knees. Inhale, lift those elbows all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring them to your chest, and then round your spine as you bring your head towards the floor. Inhale, up, and exhale, down. And then come back to center. Let those arms go. Do you feel your shoulders changing? Feelings. Hug yourself the opposite way. So I think this is leftover right now. Can you reach your shoulder blades? Can you reach closer? Squeeze. Bring those shoulders down. And then loosen up to touching your shoulders, and start with your little circles here with the elbows. And reverse. Do you feel it in your core muscles as well? Keeping that navel towards the spine as you balance yourself. Come back to center. We'll do like 3 or 4 of these. Inhale, lift all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring the arms to the chest, and then rounding. Inhale and lifting. Exhale. Nice and slow movement with breath. And then come back to center. Let those arms go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel it. Do you feel it? Okay, so let's get on to our tush. You may want a strap, dog leash, towel, whatever works. And you're gonna bring that behind you so you can open your chest. So you're using the strap maybe like this. Shoulder blades are back, shoulders are back, heart is open. Yep, just like that. Bring your knuckles towards the floor if you can. The cat wants to come in, and I know you want to see yin. I know you do. So stay here. Or if you'd like, start to do little circles with your hands behind you. Get you your own door, yin. Get you your own door, right? So here we are. Yeah. Hands behind you, using the strap, whatever works. Heart is open, maybe gaze up to the sky. And you release. You bring your head back to center. And then let's check in with the neck again. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Ground through your right shoulder. Maybe your right hand takes a little walk here on the mat. Maybe your left hand wants to guide your head towards its shoulder. Find that alignment in the body. Breathe. And then take that left hand, if it's not doing anything, to your temple. Bring your head gently back to center. Bring both hands in. And then right ear, right shoulder. Left arm's going to come out because you're going to ground through this left shoulder. Right hand can gently come to the top of the head. Notice where you feel it. The throat chakra is about communication. So, what are the 3 gates of communication? Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Take that right hand to the temple and bring your head back to center. You can interlock the fingers behind your head, your elbows out to the side. I knew you'd find that pen. He makes a mess, and he's going to start to now. Yin yang. Psst. Elbows out to the side. Elbows in. And then bring your chin to your chest and stretch the back of your neck. And if it feels good, you can imagine there's a broom attached to your nose and you're sweeping the floor as you just bring your head from side to side. And then come back to center. Unclasp those fingers. Bring those fingers to your forehead. Bring your head gently back to center. Check in again. All right, turn to your left and then bring your chin towards your shoulder. Get a stretch like that. Ground through this right shoulder. You can even use this hand to help you. You should feel it right here. And then lift your chin and bring your head back to center. Gaze towards your right and then bring your chin towards your shoulder. Bring that left shoulder down. You can use the right hand to assist you. And then